features of all the biomes, separated into two parts, the Arctic tundra and the Alpine tundra. It's located near the North Pole. The entire biome all looks extremely similar, and it's all found up in the northern parts of the world, as you can see. The abiotic factors are strong winds, rainfall, short summer days, long cold winters, the soil, and the permafrost layer, which is frozen subsoil. And that's a picture of the permafrost layer, and this is snow. Plants, there's several plants here. We have tundra willows, the bearberry, and tundra flowers, and they've all adapted to where they can survive with little soil because most of it's frozen, and they can live through the cold parts of the year, which is most of the time. And then these are our animals. We have polar bears, which are found in northern areas of Canada, Alaska, Russia, and Norway. Diet consists mainly of seals, and since it hunts on ice, it has evolved to have fur on the bottom of its feet to have traction. And this is also global warming in this picture too. This polar bear's stuck on a piece of ice. There's caribou, and they're located in the same areas all the animals would be. They are well adapted to live in their environment with thick fur and skin, and they're migratory, so they move to where they find food, and they run in large groups. And pick the bird out of it, the snowy owl. Often feeds on small rodents, and has thick feathers to live in the environment and keep warm. And it's also white for stealth purposes. Attractions, we have bird watching, polar lights, dog sledding, and you can stay in our famous ice hotel. And here is the ice hotel. Right here, this is the outside of it. And then here's your main hall. The retro drive suite. We have a bunch of different rooms, pictures of rooms. This is actually a car. It's got lights inside the ice and everything. That's the bed. This is the bubble suite. And all of this is made on ice too. So keep that in mind. The Artico suite.
Why did you want to sleep in that?
And here's your chapel.
Oh.
And the famous ice bar. Absolute ice bar. Weather, average temperatures. Well, we didn't have that on there.
You said that you would remember.
It's negative 30
And 45.
and 45. Is it Celsius? Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit.
It's Fahrenheit, okay. And the rainfall totals to 6 to 10 inches a year. That's a problem. What to bring: boots, warm clothes, thick jacket, snowshoes, hat, warm hats, not just a baseball cap. I'm talking about like ski caps. Gloves, wool socks, hot hands, matches, and a compass, just in case you get separated. Threats to the biome, the melting of permafrost. Global warming is the biggest problem to our biome. Invasive species push aside native vegetation and reduce the diversity of plant cover. Oil spills are also a problem in roads, but this is all contributing to global warming as well. Endangered species, we got Arctic fox, grizzly bear, polar bears, caribou, and muskox. This is a muskox right here. You don't know what that is. And there's your Arctic fox on the other side. It's important because it's the Earth's carbon sink. A lot of otherwise fertile land is permafrost. It contains a lot of carbon, and so it's the rainforest is the lungs of the world, and this is where all the carbon goes. And if we didn't have this, then carbon would be released into the atmosphere, and it would cause the global temperature to rise.